Hey there, guys. I don't know what order any of these videos are going to go in, but you know, it's rare that I play standard best of one because it's the fucking AIDS. But is it better than best of three? Because best of three is pretty AIDS too, Lance. I'm not gonna lie to you. So obviously, if someone's playing adventures, then I am dead. Someone's playing mono red. We've got a minimum of a chance. Do people play mono red in standard anymore? Mono white is probably bad, but we got Doom shits. We got Doom lands. That's not nothing. As long as we find a land. Well, this is a white land, so GG's XDs, as they say. As they say on the tubes, boys. Yeah, it's actually the advantage. It's actually the adventures deck that I just mentioned. The net deck one that everyone was playing with their docs and dicks about. On the Mythic Invitational, you know, that super powerful, win at all costs, load of old shit. But it is Mythic, Chinks, you gotta be quiet. I don't know. Do I? You might be right. You might be right, dudes. Maybe Dr. Cheeks has to be quiet because AIDS. So, we got a neutralize and we got Doom Bollocks. I think we hold neutralize. I don't think we need to Doom Bollocks it just yet. I kind of wanted to fairy on the field. So take it easy. Everyone relax. We'll see what's what. Agreed, boys. Agreed, boys. If he doesn't do anything, we'll cycle and neutralize. Alright. I can still cycle and neutralize, right? Right, look for a land, dude. Dude, are you looking for a land? Dude, in 2019. We got Star Wars music going absolutely fucking bananas. Alright, that's good. Midnight Knobs, also not bad. You can't have this. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 Solly boys. 2 Salam Alaikum boys. And a Midnight Knob. I think it might Teferi it, depending on what is played here. Bony boy! Not wee bony boy. Not wee bony boy, cheeks.
If nothing else, ideas like seconds are fleeting.
Alright, that guys can always go in the bin. Just in case we find some removal each or some shit. So, what do you think? If he attacks me with the Bone Crusher plus the Fairy, if he does anything else, do something else. I hope you understood all of my intricate breakdowns there. Did you understand? If he attacks me, I think you still plus it. I think you still plus Teffy boys. Alright, that's good. Narset is pretty sexy. I think Negate is going to be important. I don't think Solemn is going to be good. Definitely needed to do that in between. For Fatal Push. He's Fatal Pushing my rock that's sticking out of my ass. Isn't that right, dudes? Isn't that right, dudes? Okay, we seem to have a big problem with this guy's brain capacity. I can understand we got big decisions. Like, do I shoot Narset out of the sky? For some reason, that's the new anything. Every decision is always, do I shoot it out of the sky? And I never know what the answer should be. Alright, Midnight Knobs. Midnight Knobs did.
Strike with a cunning mind.
What do you think? Another bonage? Another big bony boy? He's going to flash an Embercleave on the defense for maximum skills.
I misjudged our communication.
Okay. Okay. Yep, so it is confirmed the net deck everyone's wanking about. So he didn't leave himself any red. This thing does nothing. Giant Killer is fine. I suppose you could blink this, right? Is that how this works? Nope. So next turn, play Solemn and hold these two up. In between, we'll just consider ourselves playing ranked mythic to be premium magics at all times. Boys.
Time to improvise. Think fast.
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. What does this do? Whenever you cast a spell, put a 1/1 counter on the creature you control. Alright. So we can have a couple of big lads. But it's definitely got to do the number wanks. I figured out what we could do, lads. So he's got a bony boy, so that's 4. Plus 1, that's another 1. And then another bony boy, so that's 4. And then another 1, that's 1. 10 power on the field, lads. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands. 7 lands. 7 lands. Plus 2 spells equals 9. Divided by the 2 spells that you have. They're 4.5 mana cost each. Then you square root them, and then you look at that and you think, damn, I wish my fucking cock was that long. And then you remember that the reason it isn't is because you're a fucking Magic the Gathering time-wasting weirdo. And then we'll just carry on fucking doing nothing for a couple of more hours. You fucking silly bitch. But what are you gonna do? Giant Muffage. So we don't need negates. Negates are too far gone. All right. Well, we definitely don't need 2 of these.
Respect your elders.
Respect that guy, he wasn't using his calculator, evidently. Because he could have played 2 Bone Crushers and had lads. Instead, he pinged my Teferi for no real value. Seems odd. So, he's out of timeouts. He has played so little Magics. And yet, we're still here. Rubbing our balls. Doing nothing. Are you going to play the only spell you can play? Or are we going to carry on wishing that 2.137 recurring bullocks was truly the size of your cock? Damn, mythic magic is like really serious, boys. Isn't it, man?
Think fast.
Alright, don't need that. I don't need either of these. Okay, one of those is not bad. So, what do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, we've got Ugin and Dream Trawler mana. All we have to do is make sure that we don't get 8s. That should be quite easy. Wouldn't you say, boys? Mm-hmm. Okay, land definitely can be discarded here. So, one spell left in the man's hand. Definitely need to think about whether or not you cast it or you don't cast it. Maybe you want to wank on it. In digital form, it might be difficult, but if anybody can do it, then Dr. Cheeks could do it. Is that actually 3? I don't even know. Okay.
Time to improvise.
I'm gonna kick this. You never know. Lose this bitch. Alright. What do you do about this? I presume it sits still for 10 minutes and then concede. So, for anybody who cares, hey, what a surprise. It's like I understand how this game works now. For anyone who cares, my videos aren't going to be like this anymore. I have become so sour to this game that... I mean, I enjoy it. I enjoy being sour because it's an accurate portrayal of how I feel playing this game. But I also put myself in positions where the games I experience are so fucking shit that I'm not interested. So what I think I'm going to do is build more Miramarchi decks and not be such a horny man to play ranked and then be surprised why everyone smashes me on turn 2. So I think it's just be a little bit calmer. That's a lie. You know that I'm not going to be able to stick to that. But it's play unranked more. Because playing up to Mythic, I don't know what I thought I would find there. Because you could probably tell I haven't enjoyed this in a long time. It's awful. The cards and the games are as good as ever. Draft is as fun as I can remember. But people's fucking horniness for dots. I wanted to find out if there was something amazing in Mythic. Like the true thing that happened was once you reached there, everybody stopped taking it so seriously and we all started playing doggos and poppos. Do you remember that Seri card? Huh? And everybody fully masturbated about the idea of playing cats and dogs. When did you ever see this card that wasn't Alias AIDS showing it go 5-1? When have you ever seen this? They were so fucking horny. Oh my god, it's like cats and dogs together, guys. Oh my god, guys. It's like cats and dogs together. It's gonna be so fun. I don't know why this isn't in the Pro Tour, because every game I saw with this card went 5-1. Nobody built a bad Rin and Seri deck, ever. So much AIDS bleeds into my enjoyment of just playing this. Obviously, playing it is quite shit, because everyone wants to play dump your hand mono white lifelink cats in all formats. So then you think, alright, let me see how other people get on. And they fucking lie to my face. Okay guys, here, this is gonna be Ultra Beams. Everyone's gonna love playing. Nobody played it. Nobody won a game with this except Legs VD pretending it was 5-1. It really just gives me, everything gives me AIDS. The commentary teams not knowing what the fuck is going on. Wizards today or Wizards Esports having to apologize for the most fucking PG tweet ever, because NTG Nerd Girl, of all peeps, someone I always thought was normal, was like, excuse me, don't discriminate against people depending on what kind of decks they use. It's really not nice to make people feel bad about playing. Fucking calm down, you morons. Do you not realize that Wizards and Hasbro have perpetuated actual racism for fucking ages? Well, we still want to get our we still want to get our preview cards, so I'm not going to say anything about that. And I don't mean in cards. You've heard me fucking talking a million times. How do you have two people from the same household with no qualifications get fucking Wizards development jobs? Because they're their fucking mates. That's just a coincidence that both of them were exactly the kind of peeps Wizards like. But if someone comes along and says, hey, let me do my internship, I'll prove that I'm the right kind of stuff. Nah, we're not interested. What's your Twitter account like? Does it say BLM, but then the one day that Twitch says take a day off for Black Lives Matter, you work that particular day? Miss Ali Warfield, look at my tits. This game and this community are a fucking disgrace. It's a shit game played by shit fucking losers. And I don't know why it's so fucking balls. 14 hours. I got 14 hours in my hope, ladies and shits, was to make silly content, silly videos. I wanted to make 15 videos, spread them out over 2 weeks, where every deck I won, and then said to you, look, mYtHiC can win. I could do that. I probably am still going to do a couple of them because they're already in the tank, as it's known in the radio biz. But it's just not fun in any way. Every game is just gibberish. And people are so horny. Like, it must bleed into the mindset of idiots who watch all of these tubers go fucking 19-0 with your Solar Blaze deck. But then they still can't get it through their stupid fucking moronic faces why they go 1-16. What do you think that could be? You think it's because Mono Black Magic is the best player ever, or because he just edits out every single time it goes wrong? You can build a deck that does anything. Two out of 4 times? Well, that's 1 out of 2 times. Alright, let's say 3 out of 10 times. Your deck can go fucking fireworks up your ass. And it will be amazing. But the reason why it only works 30% of the time is because it's 70% shit. No amount of tweaking and, oh, maybe I'll adjust to the meta and I'll do this and that. I got a bad news for you, lads. If you adjust to anything for Magic the Gathering, it will readjust for you. The fact that even at Mythic rank, which I thought would change, the historic algorithm at least still matches you up with decks that it thinks, I don't know, should be either mirrors or good games. That's not what you do at competitive fucking events. You don't go around the fucking GP and say, alright, every control player, you stand in area A, and every aggro player is in B. And you won't mix until you're in the top 100, because there's no one else. That's not how Magic is. You don't build decks assuming you're only playing aggro. I played Elves 3 out of 4 games on camera. And then before that, I played Elves 4 out of 5 times. Thinking, alright, I'll fix this dinosaur deck, and it'll be funny if I say I can get dinosaurs to rub their fucking balls in Mythic. And it wasn't funny. It wasn't funny for you or me. And I'm still always sitting here waiting for somebody, maybe somebody who's already a subscriber or someone who's just waddled in off the street, to tell me where I've gone wrong, where I've got it wrong, how everything I'm saying is DSP bullshit. Chinks, you say you play 4 out of 5 elves, but clearly it was once. Where am I wrong? Where am I ever wrong? Calling whizbangs out for saying, why are Tron players the way they are, is not offensive or racist or discriminatory. You are a fucking pussy if you were thought anything like that. That tweet, if it was a fucking film, would be a Pixar U certificate. Literally, my son of 4 months old, I would expose to that tweet, and I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't expose him to this game's fucking AIDS. Anyway, that was a proper rant for a video. But this game's wank, and I fucking love it. I love it.